Now here's some other differences. All the Advantage plans are going to include a prescription drug plan. It's embedded in the package. Now I'll be honest with you, some of those plans are very nice, attractive, and some are terrible. So when we look at Advantage plans for a client, we're making sure the doc's in network and the hospital's in network and we're happy with the copays. We also want to make sure we got good medication coverage, okay? And sometimes that happens, other times not so good, all right? So we look at all the components. Now, when it comes to drug coverage over in this system, folks, this is a separate plan. We call these standalone plans, and it's a totally separate policy and a totally separate plan, okay? I have 20 to choose from in most markets. Here, it's part of the package, comes with it. Here, I just pick out whichever one is going to best suit my needs for the year, okay? Let's keep going. Another. Over here, Advantage plans in almost all markets are going to include a benefit called SilverSneakers. And this is a network of gyms and different facilities that will allow you to come to their facility and you can work out for free. You can play pickleball for free. You can go to the gym, whatever you want to do, and it's free. Over here, only just a couple of companies offer that service. So it's always embedded, and they really advertise this a lot because it's something that this system usually does not have other than a couple carriers, okay? Now, by the way, I think this is a nice feature, but do me a favor, don't buy an Advantage plan because of this. Okay, you're getting a health insurance plan. You want to make sure that's the best for you. If they throw that in, that's a nice little perk. I've been asking lately how many people use SilverSneakers, and the numbers are less than 7%. That's what the carriers are telling me. 93% of all people don't even use that benefit. Now they advertise it like crazy because everyone plans to, but only less than 7% do. Next, these plans over here have to be reviewed annually. AEP just simply stands for Annual Election Period. That happens every year between October 15th and December 7th. Now watch me. When I wrote a supplemental plan, how long can I keep that supplemental plan? Forever, life, right? Move away, take it, age, claims, makes no difference. Over here, written for only 1 year at a time. It's a 1-year agreement between Medicare, the carrier, and you. And Medicare says the carrier, they have to be true to that plan for that year. They can't change very much at all during the year. But going into next year, they can pull the plan, they can change the networks, they can do whatever they want, all right? That's why the consumer, during the annual enrollment period, can also switch plans. If you're on an Advantage plan, you don't take it with you when you move out of your area. In fact, you just move halfway across any state, you're going to have to change plans. They're not portable. You get a new plan and new docs and all that kind of stuff whenever you move, okay? That's a difference. Annual enrollment period, we have to switch plans when necessary. Next, most Advantage plans require pre-certifications. What does that mean? That means you went to the doctor, and doc says, I'm not sure what's going on with you, but I think we better do an MRI, or we need to do a CAT scan. If you're on an Advantage plan in this system here, that MRI or that CAT scan is not done immediately. That is going to have to be pre-certified or approved by the Advantage company. So the nurses are going to call that company and say, here's what doc's wanting to do. Can we order that test and you all pay for it? Sometimes they say no, sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say later. They may say, go to therapy for 3 weeks, call us back. I've had people wait 6 weeks before we got an MRI approval, okay? And so that's something that you have to live with. Over here, you think we have pre-certifications? No. Your doctor and Medicare make all the rules. Doc says you want an MRI, it's done, next available appointment. Over here, you have to have that pre-approved. Now listen, if it's life or death, they're going to approve it, okay? But if there's any subjectiveness to it, they may not approve it immediately. So the nurse is going to call someone sitting in a cubicle that is going to make the final decision, not your doctor. And frankly, folks, that's why some doctors don't take these plans, because they don't like the fact that they don't have the final say-so. It's true. All right, so that's a pre-certification. Again, different. Next and last, you must medically qualify to switch to a Medigap policy after your 12-month trial period expires. Now, this is a feature that is rarely talked about. You'll never see this advertised on TV, ever, okay? But this is something that if you decide to go with an Advantage plan, you've got to be aware of this particular feature. Now, what you have to understand this statement is you have to understand what is a trial period, who gets it, and who doesn't. Okay, so number one, let's talk about the trial period. A trial period means this. When you take an Advantage plan and you get a trial period, you are given 12 months from this date you start the policy for the first 12 months, and during that period of time, you can test drive your Advantage plan. You can try it on for size. You can test drive it. And any time, any reason during that 12-month period of time, if I don't like my Advantage plan, or maybe my health has changed, I'm concerned about something, or I'm concerned about my network, and I want to get off of it, if I have a trial period, first 12 months, anytime, any reason, I can move from this world over into this world, and still no health questions asked. Those companies have to take you during the trial period. But if I am given a 12-month trial period, let's say I start February 1, and I go all the way through February 1 the next year, the very next day after I've been on that plan for 1 year and 1 day, if I ever want to leave here and go here, you're going to have to be medically approved to do that. Now we have to go through underwriting, which means we're going to have to ask you about 25 health questions, we're going to check your medications, and we're probably going to get a statement from your doctor. Okay, that's what's involved in underwriting. So if I have a 12-month trial period, after 12 months, it's over. After that, if I want to switch, I have to medically qualify. Now, let's say I don't have a trial period. I'll show you who does and doesn't get them. But let's say I don't have a trial period, and I start with an Advantage plan once I retire. Day one, to ever move from this world over to this world, I've got to medically qualify. Okay? Now listen, you do not have to be ready to run a marathon to medically qualify, folks. But there could be some situation in your health that will never allow you to move. I will tell you right now, I just had a lady the other day. She was wanting to move from here to there, and she had rheumatoid arthritis. I cannot find any carrier that's going to take her, okay? She was taking some pretty stout medication, declined. Osteoporosis with fractures, sometimes osteoporosis by itself. Sometimes insulin-dependent diabetics that have retinopathy or neuropathy, you'll never get to move. I can't today, right now, cannot find any carrier that will allow someone that's been on tramadol in the last 12 months to move from here over to here. Tramadol, they just won't take it. If you've ever had an AFib incident, ever, just one, and you're taking some medication and treatment for heart, you will never move from here to here, ever, your whole life. I'm telling you, companies will not take AFib today. So there are medical conditions that if your trial period expires or you don't have one, that you could be on this plan for the rest of your life. Now listen to me, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to tell you, that's the reality. Agents don't talk about this, and companies don't talk about it. Why? Follow the money, okay? Billions and billions of dollars are made on these Advantage plans, and agents get very attractive commissions when you take an Advantage plan, okay? And so that's why they're pushed, but they don't talk about it. You know what they want to talk about? Playing pickleball for free. That's right. You can go to the gym for free. Throw a little dental benefit in, throw a little vision benefit in that maybe these plans don't, and that's what they want to talk about because they're telling you what you want to hear. But I'm telling you the reality of these plans, you have to live with those. Doesn't mean it's bad insurance, but you do have a few strings attached that you have to live with. And these are the two big ones, pre-certifications and trial periods, okay? So I want to be real clear today in who gets a trial period and who doesn't. Here we go, let's go through this. This is actually a true case study, two people, John and Jane Smith. Let me tell you about John. John turned 65 in January, and he has decided to retire. He enrolls in Medicare A and B, and he has chosen to go in this system here with an Advantage plan, okay? His wife, Jane, is not going to retire, but she does enroll in Part A only. Now, the reason she did is because she didn't believe me. I've already taught you that as long as you're working, you do not have to take A or B, and there will never be a penalty. She never could wrap her mind around that. In fact, some of you are still struggling with that right now, okay? You've been told you've got to take A, or if not, you'll be penalized, and you still believe that. It's not true, but that she didn't believe me, so she goes ahead and enrolls in Part A. Okay, now let's go back to him. So he retires, he takes an Advantage plan. And the question is, does he have a trial period? And the answer is yes, he does. He has a trial period. And what happens for John is this. From January 1 all the way up until January 1, 2021, for 1 full year, anytime, any reason, he can get off his Advantage plan and move over here into a Medicare supplemental plan. No health questions asked whatsoever. That's the trial period. But if he stays on his Advantage plan, January 2nd, 2021, in order for him to move from here to here, now 25 health questions. Check all of his medications, see what he's being treated for, and get a statement from his doctor. And as long as that underwriter approves that, he can make that move. But if he's not approved, he's going to stay on that Advantage plan, maybe the rest of his life. Now let's talk about Jane. Let's say Jane works for 2 more years, and she decides to enroll into Medicare, and now she has a B date here, 2022, and if she decides to take an Advantage plan, will she have a trial period? And the answer is no. And here is why. In most states throughout our country, the trial period starts on the A date of Medicare. So when she enrolled in A, she shot herself in the foot if she wanted a trial period. See? So that's 2 reasons, if I'm still working, I'm not going to take Medicare A. No HSA contributions, and you just shot yourself in the foot if you want a trial period, because trial period starts on the A date in almost every state in this country, okay? So she does not have a trial period, which means what? If she takes B here and she enrolls in an Advantage plan, January 2nd, 2022, if she ever wants to leave this world and go into this world, she must medically qualify. 25 health questions, check her meds to see what she's being treated for, and a statement from her doctor, okay? Now folks, that's the reality of every single Advantage plan throughout the country. You have trial periods. You rarely hear about them because agents don't want you to know about it because they want the higher commission, and that's what they're paid when you get an Advantage plan. Notes page 2. 2 quick statements about Advantage plans. I look forward to having you join me in the next video so that you can continue learning the ins and outs of Medicare. When you're ready for personalized advice for your situation, all you have to do is go to MedicareSchool.com in order to get in touch with us. When you get there, you'll be given the opportunity to schedule a time to talk with an Enlighten You Medicare consultant. This is a completely free service for you, and there's no strings attached. We'd love to answer your questions, and if it makes sense, help you choose and get enrolled in the best plans for your needs.